Hello, I'm Bob Johns, and I'm with the Chemainus Valley Cultural Arts Society. On behalf of the Society, I'd like to welcome you to today's performance by Diana Braithwaite and Chris Whiteley. The performance will take place in the beautiful Chemainus Theatre that you see behind me. We're very fortunate to have Chris and Diana here on Vancouver Island during the pandemic, and we're really looking forward to the show by this wonderful, talented duo. We'd like to thank the Chemainus Theatre Festival for their help and cooperation with this project. And we'd also like to recognize the British Columbia Arts Council for their timely and much appreciated assistance. We'd like to acknowledge that this is all taking place on the traditional territory of the Penelakut First Nation. We'll see you inside the theatre. Enjoy the show.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to our concert. I'm Diana Braithwaite.
And I'm Chris Whiteley, and we've put together a great set of some of our favorite blues tunes for you today.
That's right. Music is great, isn't it? I mean, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it brings you joy, and it gives you strength. You know, blues music came out of the history of my ancestors and the experience. And African Americans went through a lot, and blues music came out of a very sad time. We thought it would be fitting, some of these blues songs to do for you this evening because of what's going on in the world today. So we're going to take you on a blues journey, and I hope you will enjoy the ride. So let's go. We're going to start off with a great old party song, and it's called Boogie Till the Break of Dawn. Packing mama, be watching the door, and Red Hot Rosie is on the dance floor, and the Southside fellas raising a mug. Even Long Tall Rattler Man will be cutting a rug, and when the place is packed, we'll just move on out on the lawn. Of dawn. Well, everybody's feeling good, and that suits me fine. Rocking and a rolling under a neon sign. Oh, baby, look how they carry on. Well, tonight's the night we're gonna boogie till the break of dawn. Oh, yeah.
Well, just in case any of you out there were wondering why Diana and I are not wearing our masks up here today, well, it's because we're married, so we're part of the same buble, the same bubble. Yeah. So we don't have to wear our masks, but we hope all of you are staying safe and abiding by the rules and regulations so we can get this thing over with as soon as possible. So stay safe, everybody.
The next song we're going to do is a work song. And a work song is a song that people use to help them keep rhythm together when they were doing a repetitive job, like digging or chopping, hammering spikes into the railroad ties. And here's one that was used for hoeing or raking, and it's called The Prettiest Train. Prettiest train that I ever see. Prettiest train, Lord, that I ever seen. Prettiest train that I ever seen. Lord, it run from Jackson and back to New Orleans. New Orleans, New Orleans. Run from Jackson back to New Orleans. Now, Maddie, when you marry, don't marry no convict man. Maddie, when you marry, don't marry no convict man. Maddie, when you marry, don't marry no convict man. Every Monday a rake handle, girl, in your hand. In your hand, in your hand. Every Monday a rake handle, Lord, in your hand. Now, Maddie, when you marry a railroad man. Maddie, if you marry a railroad man. Maddie, if you marry a railroad man. Every Sunday, $1 in your hand. In your hand, in your hand. Every day is Sunday, $1 in your hand. Now I'm going to New Orleans when I get my parole. I'm going to New Orleans when I get my roll. Oh yeah, when I get my roll. Gonna stand on the levee, man, and hear those big boats blow. Big boats blow, big boats blow. Gonna stand on the levee and hear those big boats blow. Maddie, when you marry a railroad man. Maddie, if you marry a railroad man. Now, Maddie, if you marry a railroad man. Every day is Sunday, $1 in your hand. Oh, the prettiest train that I ever seen. Prettiest train, Lord, that I ever seen. Prettiest train, yeah, that I ever seen. It'll run from Jackson down to New down to New Orleans. Well, it run from Jackson down to New Orleans. Yes, it run from Jackson down to New Orleans.
Well, the great Robert Johnson was known as the king of the Delta blues singers. And he recorded only about 29 or 30 songs, but all of them have gone on to become classics. We're going to do one of them for you right now. It's called Ramblin'.
Well, I got rambling on my mind. I got rambling on my mind. I hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. I got mean things on my mind. I got rambling on my mind. Well, I hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. All right, now tell the story. Yeah. Catch the first mail train I see. Well, I'm going down to the station. Catch the first mail train I see. See, I got the blues about Mr. So-and-so. And Mr. So-and-so got the blues about me.
Mr. So-and-so.
I got rambling on my mind. I got rambling on my mind. Oh, baby, I hate to leave you here, but you treat me so unkind. All right. Well, Big Mama Thornton, she had a hit with this next song back in 1952, and it stayed on the R&B charts for, I don't know, 7 weeks or more. And she recorded this song before Elvis Presley. So come on, people, get ready, get grooving. It's Hound Dog Time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, snooping round my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, oh, snooping round my door. Oh, you can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you was high class, but I could see through that. You told me you was was high class, but I could see through that. And Daddy, I know you ain't no real cool cat. All right, let me hear hound dogging. You made me toss and turn. At night I'd weep and moan. You made me toss and turn. At night I'd weep and moan. I was looking for a good man. You was looking for a home. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Oh, crying all the time. Nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Oh, you can wag your tail, but you ain't no friend of mine. All right, let me hear hound dog. All right. You made me toss and turn. At night I'd weep and moan. You made me toss and turn. At night I'd weep and moan. I was looking for a good man, and you was looking for a home. Doggone it. Bow wow for now. Now don't sit down, stay right there on the dance floor or the living room floor or whatever floor you're on, because we're going to have another great boogie blues tune. What we got coming up now, Chris? Where's the blues taking us now?
Well, for all those people on the floor, we've got a blues love song for you right now.
Okay.
This is one called You Ain't Never Had to Cry, Baby Don't Start Crying Now.
That's blues and love. All right.
You ain't never had to cry, baby. Don't start crying now. You ain't never had to cry, baby. Don't start crying now. Well, I know you didn't love me, mean me no good, no how. Well, that man you got now, he don't mean you no good. That's right. That man you got now, he don't mean you no good. He's just a wrecking you, darling, in your neighborhood. Well, you can ride, ride, baby, can ride, ride all night long. Well, you can ride, ride, baby, ride, ride all night long. You might wake up in the morning, find your good man gone. cry, baby.
Don't start crying now.
You ain't never had to cry,
Baby, don't start crying now.
Well, I know you didn't love me, mean me no good, no how. Don't start crying now. Don't start crying now. Yeah, I know you didn't love me, didn't mean me no good, no how.
Well, we're having a wonderful time this evening, and I hope you are too. By the way, you can reach us at info@hotblues.ca, and our website is hotblues.ca. So right now we're going to go down to the Riverside, traveling Riverside, back to 1936.
Let's go.
All right. And if your man get personal, want to have your fun. Woman, if your man get personal, now want to have your fun. Bring him back down to Friars Point, mama, you can barrel house all night long. I got men's in Vicksburg, way down into Tennessee. Well, I got men's down in Vicksburg and way down into Tennessee. Yeah, but my Friars Point man, he is so good to me. All right. On my body, laying on my soul. Riverside. Oh, yeah.
Well, here's an original tune from our very first album. Came out back around 2006, and it's a song that's always been special for us since it was the first song on our first recording together. The song is called Cold and Lonely Night, and it's in the style of those old male-female duets. So here we go, Cold and Lonely Night. Well, I'm leaving in the morning.
You're leaving in the morning?
I'll be gone before daylight.
Is that right?
You can't change my mind if you try with all your might.
Well, now, don't you worry, baby. Ain't no need to fuss or fight.
No need.
I know that you'll be back.
When's that?
One of them cold and lonely nights.
Well, now, don't you start a-crying.
Started crying?
Try to make me stay.
No, no, no.
Don't believe I'm going. You can start to count the days.
I'm telling you, not a single teardrop is gonna drop down from these eyes.
Not even one.
I know that you'll be back on one of them cold and lonely nights. All right. Got something else to say
Well,
now.
I'm leaving in the morning.
You're leaving in the morning?
My bags are packed to go.
Is that
Gonna
right?
hit the ground a-running, and I won't be going slow.
Well, now, this ain't the first time. You always think you're right.
Is that so?
I know that you'll be back one of them cold and lonely nights.
I'm feeling pretty cold and lonely right now. Well, goodbye to you, baby.
Goodbye.
That's all I got to say.
Well, that's
No
enough.
need to close the stable after the horse has run away.
I won't chase you, baby, and everything will be all right. It'll be all right. And I know that you'll be back on one of them cold and lonely nights.
Oh, what did you say?
I know that you'll be back on one of them cold and lonely nights.
Oh, you better tell me just one more time.
I know that you'll be back on a cold and lonely night. Well, before we go any further, you know, I must say that that suit you're wearing is absolutely smashing.
Oh, well, thank you. You look great yourself. But
Thank
thanks for
you.
the compliment.
And tell me something. I know it's a tailor-made. What did the tailor say about that suit?
Well, the tailor, he just said it was so-so.
Okay. Whoa. All right, come on now, people. Let's stop at a blues party where everybody is asking for the toodaloo-loo. Hey, Mr. DJ, please won't you play my favorite record from back in the day? It's called the toodaloo-doo. And it's a red hot blues. And if you do, we can jump and shout the whole night through. volume, let the record spin. Play it, Mr. DJ, just like way back when. It's called the Toodaloo-Daloo. Yes, it's a red hot blues. It ain't new. Oh, we can jump and shout the whole night through. Rocking like a ship on the sea. Lights are flashing like a Christmas tree. Play the Toodaloo-Daloo. Or play the red hot blues. And if you do, we can jump and shout the whole night through. Yeah, let me hear one more time. Spin. Play it, Mr. DJ, just like way back when. Play the Toodaloo-Daloo. Or play the red hot blues. And if you do, we can jump and shout the whole night through. Well, if you do, we can jump and shout the whole night through. One more time. Well, if you do, we can jump and shout the whole night through.
We've got a song that was written by John Fogerty of the Creedence Clearwater Revival. And it's a great song. It's not really a blues, but it fits very well with what's going on in the world right now.
That's right, because even though you can have a sunny day, you can have a little bit of rain too. But it's really how we deal with it that helps us make it through. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. But I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Oh yeah, coming down yesterday and days before. Sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle, fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. But I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Oh yeah, coming down on a sunny day. Well, 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 I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Oh, coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny day. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming down on a sunny day. All right, the next song, Along the Blues Road. How would you describe it?
Well, you might say it's kind of like putting the radio in the refrigerator.
Okay.
You get some cool music.
Ooh, that's cold. Well, sure had a wonderful time last night. At least why they tell me I did. Sure had a wonderful time last night. Now at least that's what they tell me I did. I sure had a wonderful time last night. I really blew my lid. You know that I went to a party. I recollect that much. But after 4 or 5 I kinda lost my touch. But I sure had a real good time last night. Well, at least that's what they tell me I did. Passing around, man, what was it?
Sneaky Pete.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least that's what they tell me I did. Out of bed. I sure had a real good time last this lump on my head. They said that I got kind of noisy, man. I started to shout. 4 big bouncers came up. I threw them out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least that's what they tell me I did. Oh, yeah. I sure had a real good time. Oh, yeah. I sure had a wonderful time. Oh, I sure had a wonderful time.
Well, we sure have had a wonderful time, and we've got some thank yous to make this evening. First of all, we'd like to thank Bob Johns and Bev Knight and Craig Spence from the Chemainus Valley Cultural Arts Society and the Chemainus Theatre, and helping us out here all day, 3 wonderful people, Mark, Braden, and Ben. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it.
Well, tonight we're going to finish our blues journey with a mystical trip down to the Crossroads. And thank you all for joining us. Well, I went down to the crossroads and I fell down on my knees. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Ask the good Lord above, help me if you please. Standing at the crossroad, I tried to flag a ride. Standing at the crossroads, I tried to flag a ride. Then nobody seemed to care. Everybody just passed me by. Watching the rising sun go down. Watching the rising sun go down. Oh, Lord. I know the dark will catch me here. No sweet man to comfort me, to love and feel my care. Well, you can run. Tell my good friend Willie Brown. Well, you can run, and you can tell my good friend Willie Brown. Tell him that I'm down at the crossroads. I believe I'm sinking down. me. I'm begging you, please. Have mercy, oh Lord, save me. I'm begging you, please. Well, I'm standing at the crossroads. I believe I'm sinking down. Well, thank you very much, everybody.
We hope that we're going to see you all live and in person very, very soon.
That's for sure.